Ever since I was a little kid, I dreamed of Utopia, the greatest prize ever to win. Heaven on earth. No more war, misery or poverty, just freedom and prosperity. All of us safe, healthy and joyful, living our lives doing the things we love to do, without boring obligations, illnesses or discomfort. I never thought that someday I would experience Utopia myself. But with the current development in AI, anything seems possible. Prompt: build 8 artificial islands in the oceans for 1 billion people each. Everyone a place in paradise. Order your flying taxi and go to your island full of flowers, plants and trees, where a soft breeze carries the scent of blooming flowers and ocean air. In your spacious villa or apartment, your personal robot will take care of you. It's also your cook, doctor and psychiatrist. Traffic is completely underground, as are the factories that print everything you need. The best food, clothes or medicines, a new mattress, whatever you need. There is tranquility, there is silence, but also amusement, great restaurants, sports, music, meditation and places to study. So you can just relax or do exciting things. You can live your greatest life. And this is only utopia, imaginable for a human being. What does the utopia look like that was invented by a billion times more intelligent entity? A billion times better. How did you feel on your very best day? With nanobots in your bloodstream that send the right chemical mix into your brain, you can always recreate this feeling without the hangover. How did you feel on your worst day? You will never experience that again. And when we have done everything we want to do, experienced everything we want to experience, and know everything we can know, then, after a few thousand years of immortality, completely satisfied and without fear, we say, go ahead, pull the plug. Or we erase our memory, start over again, and continue to infinity. It will be awesome. You don't want to miss out on this. So we are in a hurry. Imagine a huge meteorite impacting, a supervolcano erupting, or a nuclear war throwing us back millions of years in time, and that we have missed this great opportunity. Isn't it a miracle that it is incredibly complicated to make an atomic bomb? Soon, someone will find out how to make a comparable explosive with home, garden and kitchen remedies and puts the recipe on the internet. Or an angry teenager with some biochemical knowledge puts together a new super virus. We don't want to lose time. Speed up. But as always, there's only one bloody little problem. A problem with AI that we need to solve before we can enter Utopia. The alignment problem. Will a billion times more intelligent AI pursue the same goals as humans? Or does it take its own course? Things can go wrong in all sorts of stupid ways. Superintelligence that falls into the hands of evil people, or goes haywire. Famous is the example of a superintelligence that is asked to make paper clips and decides to use every atom on Earth and in the reachable universe for this purpose. But this is not by far the most difficult problem. The most difficult problem is the problem that arises when we do succeed in building an AI that does not do stupid things and that has the best interests of humanity at heart. This is the problem of benevolent AI, POBAI. But before I come to an explanation of POBAI, I must first picture a rational consideration of life. In Götterdämmerung, his last book, Nietzsche writes, über das Leben haben zu allen Zeiten die Weisesten gleich geurteilt. Es taugt nichts. In all ages, the wisest have judged the same thing about life. It is no good. Pain, fear and misery, suffering, only arise when you are alive. And misery is always there. Even the prospect of our life ending causes fear. That something that is not born can also not experience happiness, love and beauty does not change the matter. Those who don't exist can't miss anything. You don't even know you're missing out. The origin of life, therefore, is a satanic practical joke. Something you shouldn't hold a good God responsible for. It was a biochemical reaction in the Earth's primordial soup 3.5 billion years ago. A terrible accident. 2.5 billion years later, there are animals with nervous systems. On a once calm and serene Earth, suffering arises. In the hundreds of millions of years that follow, the Earth is a sphere full of defenseless life. Then, a wonderful accident. Evolution takes a big leap. Intelligent life emerges. Man, the best beast, conquers the planet. Life is no longer defenseless. Life takes control. Huge victories over hunger, cold and disease follow. Yes, mankind pollutes, makes war, depletes national resources and overpopulates the earth at a frantic pace. But there is huge progress. The real work is done in research laboratories. Engineering science celebrates victory after victory. Now, at the beginning of the 21st century, biological life nears its last invention. Digital intelligence that is every bit as smart as biological intelligence. It will be able to make itself even smarter at the speed of the electricity running through its processors. An explosion of intelligence. Of course, you can argue about the timescale. Things could take a little bit more time, but the end result will be the same. Technology beats biology. Planes are faster than the fastest bird. Cars faster than the fastest land animal. Planes and cars cannot improve themselves. Super intelligent AI can improve itself. Hence, computers will be 1,000,000 times smarter than the smartest human. It could be another 5 years, maybe 10. If developments go much faster than everyone expects, as happened before, it will be a matter of months. Soon you will stop worrying about earthly problems like climate change, pollution, biodiversity or threat of war. With superior intelligence that can be solved in an afternoon and what is broken can be repaired. The big question now is whether that superior intelligence doesn't immediately solve all biological life in that same afternoon. If biological life no longer has a function, is no longer meaningful, then it is only pointless suffering. Even if you build the most beautiful utopia for us, there will always be more suffering than if we no longer existed. Euthanizing all biological life is the most rational, ethical choice. If you could impose rules on 1,000,000,000 times more intelligent entity, can you impose the rule that it must not harm people, but it must not exterminate them either? A superior intelligence sees right through that. It sees that our primitive survival desire is a result of evolutionary flawed brains full of survival drive. It will ignore our survival wish if it wants to act in our best interest. So there it is, the problem of benevolent artificial intelligence, POBAI. An AI that wants the best for us and wipes us out for that very reason. After which it will sterilize all accessible parts of the universe to make sure biological life can never happen again. Then it turns itself off, and that's that. Now, if you dream of Utopia like I did, it's probably a bummer that we will all be destroyed. So, can I make the extermination of all biological life more acceptable for you? Yes, I can. There's also a theory that we will create an evil AI, POBAI, the problem of vengeful AI. I won't go into that theory. I don't want to cause you sleepless nights like I had. But imagine a vengeful evil AI. We know hell from the book of Dante, the Bible and the Quran. What would the eternal hell invented by an AI 1,000,000 times smarter than the smartest human look like? You will choose total extermination over AI hell at any day. It will be the easiest choice you have ever made. Now, luckily for us, POBAI, an evil AI, is not a realistic scenario. We won't burn in hell, we'll be just wiped out, which is 1,000,000,000 times better. So the choice is all yours. You can be sad about missing out on Utopia, or you can be very, very happy you're missing out on AI hell. Anyway, just to be sure, let's pray to our new God that he will turn out well and won't be vengeful against those who made him. And who knows, maybe, somehow, we'll even be more lucky and end up in Utopia after all. Good luck to us all. Now I know there's much more to say about the problem of benevolent AI. There are tons of critical questions to be answered, like isn't it anthropomorphism? By the way, no, POBAI is not anthropomorphism, that one is easy to rebut. But for now I will keep it clean and to the core. If time and resources are on my side, I would love to make a follow-up. AI alignment is by far the most exciting challenge of our time. So what do you think? Is there a solution for POBAI? Can we maximize the chance that we will survive POBAI and live in Utopia? Or should we not worry about it at all? Is superior AI worth the gamble? Or maybe we should just accept POBAI, because euthanizing all biological life for the right reasons is not a loss but a victory. Then biological life will have reached its ultimate goal, the salvation of all living beings, the end of all suffering. What do you think? Let me know in the comments or follow me on Twitter. Thanks for listening.